I'm shaking, drinking all this coffee. These last few weeks have been exhausting. Hey, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Brianna. I'm the owner and maker behind the brand A Bloom, where I specialize in polymer clay jewelry. I'm just a couple days away from traveling to Chicago for my first ever Renegade Craft Fair, which I'm super excited about. So this video is mainly just going to be me prepping for the event, including updating some of my display stands, testing my new setup, and then just doing all the organization behind the scenes stuff of packing up all of my supplies. So with that, let's get into it. Wait, but actually before we get into it, I had to show off my shirt. I made it myself. I got the shirt from somewhere else, obviously, but then I upcycled it by adding these little patches with fruits. So I did like a gingham with a strawberry on top, and then a plain white square with a gingham yellow, and I really like how they contrast each other, and I think it's just so perfect for summer, even though I'm trying to transition into fall, but it's feeling like summer still. I'm starting to pack for the weekend, and this is how it's going. I got a bunch of new displays, which I'm really excited about, but that also brings a problem of just having so many things. Like, this is kind of crazy. There's so many things, it's like taking up half my room right now. For context, I keep a lot of other things in this very tiny little room. Like, it's kind of funny. It's like a little hobbit room with a slanted ceiling, so sometimes I bump my head there, but usually I have everything here, but it was getting very disorganized, so I took everything out and I'm trying to get my life together. The floor is empty now. Feeling a lot better about everything. All of this stuff is coming with me to Chicago, so I'm not worried about it. But everything else fit really nicely in these super cute stackable pink crates that I got. I love the aesthetic of them, and they would help me stay really organized, so I think this will help a lot. I have these wooden stands that I've been using for my markets. Some of them are from just a Dollar Tree. Like, these are really cute, super simple. But I wanted to paint these because while the natural color is nice, I feel like I'm getting a little bored of it and also want to bring some more color and life to my booth. So I was thinking of painting it like a really nice sage green. I have like the bottle right here that I used for some furniture the other day, but this is like some sage green chalk paint. So I think it'll hold up well also, since a lot of these events are outdoors. I'm lost in my imagination, and there's one thing that I need from you. Can you come through? Yeah. And there's one thing that I need from you. Can you come through? This is really a whole process because I first applied that primer and then one layer of chalk paint, but there's still imperfections, obviously, since it's a thin layer. So I'm going to layer it again. And then after that, I still have to apply a varnish to make sure the paint sticks. Okay, I think it looks really cute, and I'm really glad I invested in all of these new supplies. I think it's really elevating the whole thing. Like, these white stands pop out a lot more than the natural wood that I had before. And then these are the little green stands that I painted, so I think it's a fun like little pop of color randomly throughout. I also actually rented an 8 feet table, and this is a 6 feet table, so I have 2 extra feet of space, so I think this will be spaced out a lot more. And I have like another one of that green stand and then like a necklace holder, so that might just like continue on this way. And now it's time to put some earrings on there. I'm all done setting up, so let me walk you through the booth. For context, I'm sharing a booth, which means that I'll only get half of it. It's a 10 by 10 space, so I'll have 5 by 10. So the way the tables are going to be situated is that it's going to be like this way facing the aisle. So that's why I wanted to orient one big stand in the front in order to draw people in. Otherwise, I won't be able to see the inside things as much. Usually when I do markets, I always have one facing this way because that really draws people in that are a little afraid to enter your booth. So they might be enticed by something here, which is why I put all of my ghost earrings and all the fall stuff. The full collection is here, along with my other top sellers like bookshelf earrings, a little silly goose earrings. And then inside I have more options. So I put more of the like whimsical characters and book stuff on the top, and then all of my fruit styles. I know it's kind of late summer, like early fall, so people might not be as into the fruit stuff, but it is a core part of my collection. So I still wanted to include it, like the really detailed pieces, like the stamp earrings and more like intricate fruits and flowers. And then going over here in the center, I have this to like elevate the smaller things, like my charm necklace holder, and then my stickers, and then in here will go my little bookmarks. I need to make more bracelets, but they will go on this stand here. And then towards the back, I have another huge display that has like my fall earrings again and more floral styles. And then the small green stand also has more floral styles, which again, I don't think will sell that well, but again, core part of my brand that I wanted to include. So just to give people the option. So here's a closer look at everything. There's a little mirror for people to see what their earrings look like. And then here's a full fall collection, the little silly characters on the bottom. And then people could walk into the booth this way, and I have little charm necklaces kind of sprinkled about to draw people's attention, another mirror, and then more of the fun characters and book stuff. Here's like the fruit collection. Moving on towards the middle, the necklaces, stickers, bookmarks, bracelets, and then more earrings. I'm anticipating that the fall ones will be really popular, so I wanted to include duplicates in the back just to like move people towards the middle of the booth just in case like it's too crowded at the front. And then here's more of the floral collection, and then little ghost studs. I also have pumpkin studs that I'm going to include. And like I said, the table actually extends even further. That's 8 feet. So I think I can include a little more stuff. I've actually never done a test setup like this, but this is definitely really valuable. I wanted to do it because it is an out of state fair, so I'm a little nervous about forgetting something. So everything on this table I know I need to pack. It's also a really big fee for the fair, so it's important for me to do well. So I wanted to make sure that everything is laid out really nicely. It's a good shopping experience for everyone. And this will make my life so much easier the morning of because I'm just going to take a photo of this setup and then copy it exactly so I'm less stressed when I'm setting up. So now that that's all done, I'm going to pack it all up in my suitcase and then work on a few more things. Like I realized that I need to have more bracelets and I wanted to offer more gold-plated options and then also have the pumpkin studs. Okay, also the contrast of the green stand and the pink earring cards is so cute and makes me really excited to eventually rebrand fully to the pink and green. Drinking all this coffee. These last few weeks have been exhausting. I'm lost in my imagination, and there's one thing that I need from you. Can you come through? Yeah. And there's one thing that I need from you. Can you come through? Yeah. And there's one